Welcome to Piano Expression Studio. My name is Brenda Lance. This video segment only is going to discuss what our musical alphabet is and give you some ideas on how to teach this at home with your students. Our musical alphabet consists of 7 letters, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And we learn that music alphabet moves forward and it goes backward and moves backwards. That will be discussed in a different video, but for right now, in teaching our students that it just goes from A to G and then backwards from G to A is extremely important. So lesson number 1, we will teach the students and do various activities of just saying the music alphabet several times in a row going forward. So I will have them speak it out. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You can imagine after several times of this, it gets boring. So then we might get down on our hands and knees a little bit and crouch down and whisper. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, until we get to where they're shouting it out because all kids love to yell. Then we will do the same thing and learn it backwards. This is a little bit harder for them because they're not used to saying alphabet names backwards, the letter names. So then we start slow and we might say, just starting off, no games, G, F, E, D, C, B, A. I will write it out for them and we point until they get used to it. Then we play our games. We'll start whispering and get loud, and then we get to the top and they're yelling, and then when we go back down to a whisper. It's physical movement, hearing it, vocalizing it, and everything else. Some other things that you can use to teach them with. Kids love instruments. They love banging on things. You can use blocks, rocks from outside, sticks from outside, pots and pans and cooking utensils, anything that you have around that makes noise that they can especially march around with, it's great. So then I will have them pick up an instrument, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. We might march around the room doing this. The other thing to help them feel and get used to moving backwards and forwards of the music alphabet is I will use an instrument with them and we walk forward as we say it. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Then when we go backwards, we also say it backwards. G, F, E, D, C, B, A. It's a great way to get physical movement engaged with the cognitive, and then they hear it and they're learning to multitask, which comes in handy as a skill when they're actually learning music. The other thing, you can get these at the dollar store. Great whiteboards. Kids love markers. They love coloring, and it already comes with, and they can practice writing them as fast as they can. The other thing is that you can create flashcards. Put them on these great little rings, keep them in the car with you. They're a great way to practice away from the piano. They don't have to be at the piano to practice. They can yell around the house. Moms, if you're cooking, or dads in the kitchen at night, you can have these handy and you can ask your students to recite them. You can take them on vacation. So there are ways of practicing even if they are not practicing at the keyboard, and they can still get times in. So I'll have them create flashcards. They can take them to school with them and encourage them to ask their friends about it. Say, hey, do you know the music alphabet? Great resource. These blocks, Walmart, Target, any place that you can find them really cheap. I just got these at Walmart. They all have letters and we play games with them. How fast can you find the letters to the alphabet forward and backwards? I think I picked up 2 bags of them and I have enough for everything that I need. The other thing too is these letters here. If you have a refrigerator at home, which most people do, or you have an easel at home, or even these boards, kids love to come in and play with these magnet letters and also how fast can you put those in order and find them. So great resource, great tool. The biggest thing is teach your students, work with them at home, learning forward, and then learning how to speak them as fast as they can backwards. The next video, I will show how this moves forward and backwards on music, and then we will transfer that to the keyboard. Have a great day.